What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is Addison Williams. Welcome to another round of Raw Car Thoughts. Raw Thoughts. We'll keep the hashtag Raw Thoughts. Let's just go with that. This is episode 2. If you're following along in your textbooks, not really, but really though, this is episode 2. So today I want to talk about leadership and how it applies to real life. So in our office today, we're big Patrick Lencioni fans, specifically the ideal team player and 5 dysfunctions of a team. We actually live and die by that, which as an organization, you can't just walk you gotta walk the walk, right? You can't just talk the talk. And so whenever you're practically invested in not only yourself, but also as a team throughout your entire organization, it really comes to life whenever you have conversations, you can have productive dialogue, and you dive into that. So today I just wanted to recap some of the things that really stuck out to me. So I was having a conversation with one of the other leaders of the organization, and he said, whenever, out of sight, out of mind. And at the end of our meeting today, I played the devil's advocate. I said, hey, now that we've spent X amount of time talking about this, what is our practical application? What's our takeaway? And they said, was this your question or was this his question? Like he told me to say it. But the reality is whenever you're thinking about success as an organization, this goes back to my last episode of winning doesn't always mean success. So having the meeting, talking about the plans, the things that we like and disliked about the ideal team player and 5 dysfunctions of a team and how that relates directly to our office. Yeah, that's awesome. That is winning. That's a win. But the reality is we have to translate that into practical application. What is the practical application of what we're doing, how we're evolving not only individually but collectively as a team? And so whenever you break down yourself, your personality, for instance, the ideal team player Patrick talks about being hungry, humble, and smart. At what level are you? Of course, there's the central part of the ideal team player, which is ultimately unattainable, right? I mean, it's perfection, but the idea is to get close to that middle bubble as you can, surrounded by being hungry, humble, and smart. And so I asked the question, how are we going to practically apply this? But at the end of the day, you know what it relates to and what it goes back to? It goes back to yourself. As a team member, as somebody in a professional environment looking to achieve and attain a team goal, how am I impacting the team? What does my circle look like? So as you are new to a team or you're a team veteran, you have to understand that you must look inward first. It's easy for us as human beings to look outwardly and say, oh, well, that's not right. I could do it better. Or that's not right. That's not how I see it. Or my idea is better. Like, why aren't we going with this one? Why aren't we going with that one? Whenever we self-evaluate ourselves, that's when we can really see the fruits of our labor enter into a successful and cohesive team. And so I'm going to talk about teamwork and that dynamic later in another episode. But I would encourage you today, just in these short little moments that we have together on talking through a vision for an organization, ask yourself, what type of team player am I? If you haven't read the book, I highly encourage it. I'll drop it below. But, I ask you, if you were to evaluate yourself right now, just take like 10 seconds and say, what type of team player am I? Am I hungry, humble, or smart? Now, let me just be transparent with you. You're going to be a combination of all or one or two of those things. If you're solely hungry, that's not good. If you're solely smart, that's not good. If you're solely humble, that's not good. It's good to be a healthy mix of all three. In different situations, you can fluctuate, but I would like to ask you, and drop your rankings in the comments below. If you were to rank yourself right now, what is your number one, what's your number two, and what's your number three? And then let's have a dialogue about that. It's one thing to identify with something, it's another thing to label yourself as that thing. And so I would encourage you to start identifying, start self-reflecting on who you are as a person and see how that manifests into your daily activities, because truth be told, you're going to see some things unraveled in that. And I would encourage you to really dive into that, own that, see where your top strengths are, see where your weaknesses are, see where you need to grow and develop and continue entering into that team player mentality. So I'm going to leave you with this. No matter where you are now, you're going to be more successful if you learn to apply simple principles in life that translate not only in your personal life, whether you have a family or whether you're single and have a lot of friends, or in the business world. Everything is a blend. It all blends together. So I encourage you to self-reflect after this video, or if you already have, I encourage you to drop your thoughts below. I'd love to see where you align with that. And if you have read the book, I'd love to hear your takeaways. If you haven't read the book and you end up going to purchase the book, I'd love to hear your thoughts and see where you are with that. So this is Addison talking through management and how internally I have to self-reflect and I have to see where my hiccups are and where my strong suits are, and then I have to help motivate and apply that within a team setting and work through that. And so I encourage you, no matter where you are, take some time, self-reflect, see where you're at with those three traits, being hungry, humble, and smart, and let me know what you come up with. I would be very intrigued to see and hear that. So drop your comments below. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you soon, guys. This is Addison signing out. Y'all have a great day.